Hi everyone, welcome back to Geeks for Geeks. First of all, let me confirm, am I audible and visible to you so that we can start our today's class? So please guys, confirm on comment section. Okay. So our today's class is on AKTU Digital Logic Syllabus Analysis. So guys, AKTU Digital Logic Syllabus Analysis will give you a detail about what are the things comes under digital logic design. Okay, right? First of all, understand this subject asked in second year, right? So second year consists of 2 semesters, that is semester 3 and semester 4. So third and fourth semester will have digital logic design subject, right? So it consists of 5 units, right? One by one, I'll tell you what are the units and what are the detailed topics comes under each and every units. Okay. So in this video, what we are going to discuss, first of all, we will discuss unit wise syllabus. Okay. Understand the syllabus is most important part of starting any subject whenever you are preparing for any exam, right? Whether it is semester exam, competitive exam, anything, right? Agree with me or not? Please comment. Okay. So here first we will understand our syllabus consists what kind of units, right? So major topics, you can say these are kind of subjects, right? Then I'll discuss each and every unit detailed, right? Then what are the important books from where you can read, right? There are so many kind of students who study from books, who study from online video lectures and so on. So I'll discuss important books also. Then important topics and guidance. See, after analyzing entire syllabus, it is very important at what part we need to give more focus, right? So that I'm giving you some important topics and also guidance, right? How to prepare for that topics, and lastly I'll give you the marking scheme under AKTU. What kind of question ask for 2 marks and all, right? So are you ready guys? Okay, so let's get started. Yeah, so I have already told you we have total 5 units, right? One by one we are going to discuss. First one is your digital design and binary numbers, right? So what are the subtopics comes under it? Digital design and binary numbers, I'll give you idea further. Our second unit is about combination logic circuit, right? It is very important. And guys, one more thing I want to suggest you, please read and learn the basics of each and every unit. If you are learning binary numbers, must understand the basics. Okay, if you have the knowledge of basics, you can crack the difficult one also, right? So understand the importance of basics. Many times we skip the basic parts and just go for the difficult one. It is not the right way to study anything, right? Exactly the same way with combinational logic also, right? Good afternoon, Arya. Then third unit is about memory and programmable logic devices, right? Fourth one is your synchronous sequential logic circuit, and fifth one is your asynchronous sequential logic circuit. So guys, see, uh, when you are going for any competitive exam, semester exam or anything, right? for any computer science examination, right? We have like common subjects like a digital logic design is also in your gate, right? So in that subject, according to gate, that is digital logic, right? You are also having syllabus, but the content is always same, just they divided the parts in different way. But when you are going to study entire part, you'll see each and everything is same, okay? So don't get confused. Right here they written as synchronous sequential logic or synchronous sequential logic, but in gate you will see sequential logic only, right? So don't get confused, you have to understand each and everything. So here I have discussed what are the syllabus unit wise, right? I have discussed the major parts, right? First one is your digital design and binary numbers. Second one is your combinational logic. Third one is your memory and programmable logic devices. Fourth one is your synchronous sequential logic and asequential sequential logic, right? Now I'll give you the detailed syllabus unit wise, right? Like digital design and binary numbers consist of which topics, right? Are you ready for it? So here digital design and number binary numbers, right? So as you can see, if we have binary numbers, right, we must study binary arithmetic, right? What are negative numbers and their arithmetic, because in general in standard format we discuss the positive numbers. That is why they mentioned especially negative numbers and their arithmetic is also important for you, right? Floating point representation, very important. Binary codes, cyclic codes, error detection, correcting codes, Hamming codes, right? Now let's talk about digital design. This is all about binary numbers, right? Now let's talk about digital designs, right? Here you need to learn min term and max term, realization of boolean function, right? For that you have to study k-map, right? That is your gate level minimization, where you need to learn the k-map method up to 4 variables, right? We In syllabus we discuss 2, 3, 4, right? Don't care condition, SOP and POS implication. What is SOP, what is POS? Very important. NAND and NOR implementation, Quinn McCluskey method, right? So these are the parts comes under only digital design, right? So you can see unit 1 consists of 2 parts, that is your digital design and second one is your binary numbers, right? So this is the way you have to divide each and everything part wise, then only you can concrete the entire syllabus, right? Second one is your combination logic, where you need to learn combinational circuits, analysis procedure, how combination circuit can be created, right? Design procedure, binary adder subtractor, right? Code converters, parity generators, checkers, decimal adder, binary multiplier, magnitude comparator, right? Decoders, encoders, multiplexers, hazards, and threshold logic. Got it? So these are the parts just comes under combinational logic. So you need to make the list one by one, right? And make your uh, daily basis target that you have to complete this topic. And how to complete? First understand the basics, then try to solve the difficult one, and then definitely solve the pyqs, so that you will get the trend of question asked in examination. Exactly the same way you can prepare, right? This is the way you can complete the syllabus, this is the only way, right? And yeah, revision is very important, so do along with. Third one is your memory and programmable logic devices, right? So for that, what are the topics comes under it? Semiconductor memories, RAM, ROM, PLA, PAL, memory system design. So the syllabus for memory and programmable logic devices is very short. So you need to just complete these topics, right? Yeah, one more thing I would like to say. Whenever you are going for preparing any unit, right, just do reasoning by your own, right? Like if you got any concept, that is it is equal to like x is equal to y, I'm just giving you an example. So just ask question from yourself, right? Why is it so? What's the logic behind it? And then try to find out that logic, right? Then only you can clear your basics and come to the difficult one. This is the way, right? Now let's come to the fourth one, that is your sequential logic. But what kind of sequential logic? That is your synchronous sequential logic. So what are the parts comes under it? So sequential circuits, right, and storage elements. Under that, what are the things comes under it? What are the storage elements? So latches, flip-flops, analysis of clocked sequential circuits, state reduction and assignments, design procedure, right? Under this, you must understand the concepts of flip-flops. It is easy, logical, and if you got the concept, you can crack any kind of question, right? Flip-flop and latches, very very important, right? Now further, registers and counters. Under this, what are the types of it? So shift register, ripple carry counter, synchronous counter, and other counters. So each and everything, whatever their types, for the types you must remember, right? But out of this, shift register and ripple carry counter, very 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 important, right? I'm giving you idea about it. What are the key points you need to remember? Now fifth one, asynchronous sequential logic. So under this, what are the things comes under it? So analysis procedure of asynchronous sequential logic. What are the circuit with latches? Design procedure, reduction of state and flow table, race free state, assignment, and hazards. So these are the major points. So you can see I have completed these five units, right? Out of this, what are the key things you need to remember? So that is your hazards, right? You must remember the types of hazards and why they are comes under it, right? Then here I have already discussed. Here here uh, see, these are the basic parts, right? So here you have to study each and everything basic parts. Yeah, you can see RAM and ROM, right? These are our basic topics, so must complete the difficult part of it also, right? And this is already easy basics part, right? On fifth, sixth, seventh class we already studied about it, so we are very familiar. Just to explore the topic, you will get to know so many new things about it, and that will comes under the examination. That is why I'm suggesting you to explore these two, right? Then in combinational circuit logic, uh, what are the things? So yeah, definitely multiplexers, right? Decoders, encoders. These three topics are very important. Binary adder or subtractor, under which half adder, full adder, half subtractor, full subtractor, everything comes under it, right? And these are the key points. And yeah, one more thing, you must understand combinational circuit versus sequential circuits, right? Because these two comparison, very very important, very important. You must understand the difference between them, what are the similarity between them, how they are different to each other, what are the things comes under combination circuit but doesn't consist under sequential circuit. Everything you must know about it, right? And if you don't have any idea, definitely you can watch our Geeks for Geeks Gate Computer Science YouTube channel. There I have uploaded so many videos on digital logic, right? and that will completely according to your syllabus. And I have discussed each and everything from basics in a very easy language and in a very detailed way, but in very minimum time. So you can go for it. I have so many playlists, you can check there, right? And in first unit, what are the important things? So guys, in first unit, it is the basic one, right? Unit 1 is your basic one. So you must understand the concept of k-map, right? In k-map, what is prime implicants, essential prime implicants, and so on, literals. These are the basic concepts, right? And then SOP POS form, right? And then if you understand these things, then you can understand the boolean functions, how to minimize the boolean functions. This is all about the digital design. Then let's talk about binary numbers. So yeah, definitely it is again the basic one. You must know the conversions, right? How to convert from binary to decimal, decimal to binary, binary to hexadecimal, binary to octal, octal to decimal. So many comparisons, so many conversions are there, right? So must understand that point. Floating point representation, again most important, little bit difficult, but if you understand the concept, you can crack any kind of question under it, right? So these are the important points. So I have discussed important topics from unit wise, each and every unit, but at last I'll give you the summarization of important topics, so don't worry about it. And definitely guys, if you like the video, definitely hit the like button. And yet you haven't subscribed the channel, then yeah, definitely you should subscribe the channel. You must subscribe the channel because you're missing a lot of things, right? So how many of you are watching Geeks for Geeks Gate Computer Science channel first time? Please comment on comment section. Till then, let's discuss the important books. So many students love to learn from books also, right? And yeah, it is one of the good habit, right? So there are three important books, and I have given you the priority wise ranking, right? First of all, Morris Mano, best book for digital logic design. Yeah, you have to select check the syllabus, select the topic, and search under the book, right? Then RP Jain, another one, and third one is your AK Singh. These are the three best books for digital logic design. You can learn a lot of things from it, basic concepts, basic examples to understand the concepts, and questions, right? This is the things comes inside the book when you are going to prepare. Next one, as I have already told you, what are the most important topics, uh, you must go for it. If you are skipping any topic, but if you have decided I'll skip this one, this is your fault. I'm going to discuss one by one, right? First most important topic is k-map. And k-map used for simplification purpose. For what? For boolean functions. In this, you must understand the concept of prime implicants and essential prime implicants. There are so many questions asked in examination from it, right? So must learn, must understand the concept for this. Second one is your multiplexer, that is your MUX. From MUX, what kind of question asked in examination? So what is the function of the given circuit? You'll have a circuit, that circuit is of MUX, that is multiplexer, and question will suggest you to find out the function, right? So to understand that function, must know the k-map also, right? So I'm giving you uh, the priority wise topics, you must go for it. Third one is your basic logic gates. If you understand each and every gate, their how to create the expression for it, and how to create logic gate function from expression, very important, right? and what are the properties of it. It is again very important, right? So read each and everything one by one. Next one is your Boolean expression minimization. For that you can use two functions. First one is your algebraic method, right? And second one is your k-map method. You can use both method, but yes, you must know the uh, procedure to create k-map. What are the key points you need to remember? I'm telling you again and again, k-map is very important, right? Next one is your flip-flop implementation, right? So as I have already told you in unit third, unit 4, flip-flop is there. So you must know each and every flip-flop, their truth table, their characteristic table, right? How to create gate logic gate functions, right? Each and everything you must know, right? How they are different to each other, right? And sixth one is your number system conversion. Guys, I'll give you the rating 1, k-map and number conversion, because these are the two topics you can prepare very easily. In very less time you can understand their concepts, and when you got the knowledge of it, you whenever you are solving the question you will get accurate answer. So whenever you are getting anything with accuracy, must complete that one first, because it will make a trust on you, right? Confidence, right? And then you can prepare very easily, right? And now let's talk about marking scheme. So guys, when you are going for AKTU question paper, you will have total 5 questions, right? First question will have 10 questions, sub questions will be there, and each question of 2 marks. That means total part will be 20, right? Section 1, if I'm talking about section 1, so that will have 10 questions of 2 marks. That means total marks will be 20. Second question, you will have 3 questions, out of which you can select any 2, and each question of 10 marks. That means it will consist of 20 marks. Again, further you will get 10 marks question only. So that is why I have given you marking scheme. In examination you will have two kind of question. First one is for 2 marks and second one is for 10 marks. So how to write answer for it? If you are having a 2 marks question, how much content you must give, right? So for 2 marks question, you can answer the question for 1 page only. Most important concepts you have to write down there. If you're not giving the detailed part, that's it, that's not a problem. But for 10 marks question, you have to give in detail information for question, right? One by one you have to attempt the question in detail. Let's suppose you are getting a question for k map, let's suppose, right? K map,